Senator Vance, thank you for taking questions, first of all. Actually,
you're welcome.
Taking questions. Back in May, Senate Democrats failed to carry forward the bipartisan security bill. You were among the senators who voted to filibuster it. Chuck Schumer said Donald Trump was trying to pressure Republicans to vote against it in order to campaign on border chaos. My question to you, sir, is what was actually in that security bill that you had policy disagreements with?
That's a good question, and actually, I mean, you guys have way better reporters here than most of the national media because Because the question wasn't just Kamala Harris propaganda. Look, the reason, first of all, the idea that Donald Trump killed that bill is totally false. I was in the negotiations. I was talking to my colleagues. The reason that bill was killed is because it was a disaster for border security. It was a bad bill. Here are three things that would have done. First of all, it would have given the ability to grant asylum without any hearing to the most liberal bureaucrats in the entire country. You want to have an open border, you give liberal bureaucrats the ability to wave a magic wand and give amnesty to millions upon millions of people. And not just that, but it would have been impossible for the president to change it. Because once that's written into law, you can never go back. It codified catch and release, in other words, and that is a disaster for the American people. Number two, that bill contemplated giving legal status to 2 million illegal aliens every single year. What kind of a border security bill gives legal status to 2 million people per year? That's a disgrace. That's not a border security bill. That's a Kamala Harris open borders bill, and I'm glad that we destroyed that bill because it was bad for the American people. And here's the final thing. That bill did nothing. The biggest scam in Kamala Harris's open border is what's called parole. And forgive me for getting in the weeds a little bit, but it's important to understand when somebody comes to this country, the president and the vice president have the ability to, on a case-by-case basis, waive our immigration laws, okay? It's supposed to be used sparingly. It's supposed to be used, again, on a one-by-one basis. Kamala Harris has granted parole to millions upon millions of people who have no right to be in the United States of America. Any border security bill that doesn't prevent that from happening is not a border security bill, and that's why that bill was a disaster for the people of Nevada and all across our country.